Good afternoon, everybody. My name is miahtheking, and today we're taking a look at the highly anticipated Slime Rancher 2, the sequel to Slime Rancher 1. This game is in early access and currently asking for $30 American. By the way, I've been recovering from a cold, so if I sound a bit stuffy or icky, I deeply apologize, but I just had to do a video on this game. Please bear with me, I apologize for being sick. Now then. Developed by MiAh Park and published by MiAh Park, this game is pretty much Slime Rancher, only different. And when I say different, I mean it's about 2% different from the original game. Now, I'll go into that a little bit later, so make sure you stay tuned and watch the whole video. First off, let me tell you the basics of this game if you're not familiar with the first one. You play as Beatrix LeBeau. She is an adventurer who left her love and her life behind when she was given the chance to explore distant planets. She comes across a slime world and settles down to imprison innocent slimes and force feed them so they poop out rare material which she can then sell to a big corporation. While there, she also force breeds these things into new inbred monsters because it gives her twice as many rare minerals for her to sell to the evil greedy corporations, all so that she can create her own greedy corporation of slime breeding poop machines. Sounds pretty dark, right? But no, it's actually a pretty heartwarming game with a pretty art style and a calming feel to it. You hunt down these slimes, you give them a good home, keep them well fed, and then you clean up their poop, which just so happens to be worth money to the right buyers. This money lets you upgrade your farm in various ways, all while you explore and learn more of this planet. Well, in Slime Rancher 2, it's pretty much the same thing, only now you receive a mysterious message from some mysterious person, and a boat randomly shows up mysteriously on your island, so you have to go to another island, also mysterious, so you can keep doing the exact same thing you did before. Now, I could just copy and paste anyone else's review of any Slime Rancher anywhere ever, but I never reviewed the first one myself, so I'm just going to do this as normal. The game looks good, although it has a bit of a blue tint to it, like as you watch you can kind of see just shades of blue and violet, not violent, violet, like purple, painting almost every piece of surface here. It's a bit unnerving at first, and it looks a bit odd in my book. I did not like that at all. However, at night is when the art style really shines and everything just glows and looks beautiful, just as good as the first one. The sound is, of course, pretty good as well. Everything sounds appropriate and helps to immerse you in the world. The music is exactly what you'd expect. It's calming and pleasant and also helps you to lose yourself in this pleasant, repetitive nature of a game like this. The slimes and the little squishy sounds they make are all appropriate. The chickens sound exactly the same as they did before, and technically so do the slimes. And even your gun sounds exactly the same as the last time. The gameplay is simple. Go out and capture all kinds of different slimes and bring them back home. Then keep them fed and collect their feces. Sell their feces. Upgrade your farm with the money you got from selling their feces. Rinse and repeat. And every now and then you'll come across a message or a note that gives a tiny bit of story and lore back before you gotta go back to hunting slimes again. The slimes themselves are just as adorable as they were in the first one, just as interesting as is the overall game. Honestly, there's not a whole lot I can say about this game. I'm actually worried about the length of this video because I have so little to say about it. I'm already almost pretty much done. Well, kind of. We'll get into that in a minute. I'm also worried about whether anyone is even going to watch this video. I mean, it's Slime Rancher. Most people are probably just out there going to go buy it and play it and not even care about any of the problems it has. However, if you did choose to watch my video, I can't tell you how happy that makes me. It makes me so happy that you decided to click and watch my video. Okay, so here's the problem. Now I'm going to go into the darker part of this video. The part that is probably going to make a lot of people mad at me and hate on me. And I'm going to apologize, but all of this is my own personal opinion. Take it or leave it if you want. All I ask is that you don't be a troll, okay? You'll be removed from my comments section. I ain't got time for that. Logical, calm, and respectful debates are allowed, but don't be mean, okay? I'm trying to run a respectable intellectual channel here, even though I'm not very intellectual. But here's the thing. I hate this game. I am incredibly disappointed by this game. Now, you might be wondering why. Now, please, it's not like hate because I hate the game for other reasons or anything like that. It's because of what I just played. Now, it could very well be because this game is almost exactly like the first one. I don't really see any differences here. Do you? I mean, besides the color, that is. Sure, the landscape is a bit different, and there's a few new slimes, but otherwise, it's pretty much the exact same thing, only this time they're asking for $30. Now, if they had made this an expansion to the first game, and if they had made it for like $10, maybe $15, I wouldn't have had a single problem with this, and I probably wouldn't have even done a video, or if I did, I would have given it a glowing review. but I just had to do one if they are asking for $30 and giving us the exact same game. This is the reason why I started my channel. It's so that way we, the gamers, don't get screwed over by people, and it really looks like that's what they're trying to do. Now, I hope that I'm wrong, but allow me to go further into this, and you can judge for yourselves. I mean, ooh, you got a few new slimes. That's pretty much all they're offering you here, but they're asking you for $30. In my first hour and a half, I found one new type of slime. I had the pink ones, I had tabbies, and I had the phosphorus ones. Those are all from the first game. And then I randomly find these little bunny looking ones that are silk ones. Now, I'm sure there'll be more, but come on. Really, did I seriously just pay $30 to get some new slimes? Now, sure, maybe there's more involved here. You know, maybe there's a story or something, but let's face it. The story in the first game wasn't that great or engaging and didn't leave off on a great note. So, why would I expect it to be better in this game? Which, honestly, was fine for the first game. It was just such a unique and original game about farming slimes that no one had ever seen or done in a style no one had seen or done. So on that alone, it was enough to give the game enough credence to be worth something. But doing the exact same thing again when we all still have access to Slime Rancher 1 doesn't really make much sense. So tell me, game devs, what do you offer me in this game that you didn't offer me in the last one? And why does this game deserve $30 rather than me just go back and play the first one? I just don't understand it. I am completely baffled. All the reviews on the Steam store page at the time of me writing this review are all just ridiculous. Slime this, slime that, slime physics, cute slimes, yada yada yada, but no one is actually critiquing the game. The only thing I can think of, besides the random rare new slimes that they added, was a basement level that gives you a new function to use the slime poo for customizing and upgrading gear, which isn't even that big of a deal because you could kind of do that in the first one. You could increase your stamina, run speed, jump height, jetpack, and carrying capacity in the first game, so even this isn't that big of an upgrade. Hell, even on the Steam store page, they basically advertise the exact same things. On the Slime Rancher 1 store page, it says explore a sprawling world. On Slime Rancher 2, it says explore a vibrant world. On Slime Rancher 1 Steam store page, it says earn money to upgrade your backpack, build more corrals, and expand your ranch. On Slime Rancher 2 store page, it says earn new bucks to upgrade your backpack, build new gadgets, and expand your conservatory. It's almost the exact same. I mean, it's the same damn game. And they're selling it for $30, which is $10 more than the original is going for right now. I mean, come on, this is ridiculous. They are basically charging you $30 for a few new slimes. That's it. And to me personally, that's a total ripoff. I loved the first game. Played it all the way through. Back in the early days of my channel, I even did Let's Plays on the game because I was enjoying it so much. Everybody enjoyed the first Slime Rancher when it came out. So it's not that I hate the game. I loved the game. I was really looking forward to this. So was my wife. She loved the first Slime Rancher, and she is so bored with the second one, and she also wants to get a refund, and she loved the first one. Look, if you love the Slime Rancher game, then just go back and play that one. Don't buy and play this one. It is not worth it in the slightest. If this thing has a discount and it goes down to $10, then pick it up. I mean, you get a few new slimes, a new map, a new home, which you can't do anything with. That's pretty much it, and you just spent $30 for that. Considering how popular the first one was, I expected some innovation, some voice acting, some more story, something a bit more epic or grandiose. Not the exact same thing, but painted with a bluer tint. And considering how popular the first game was, I expected this one to be bigger, to offer more in its early access release, or not to be released in early access in the first place, but be released fully finished. I mean, how many years has it been since the first one came out? And you're telling me after all this time that this is what they came up with? I mean, the physics are a little better, the color is a little nicer, and the new slimes are okay, I guess, but why make it a separate game? Why not just make it an expansion or a DLC for a cheaper price? Attach it to the last game, because in my book, that's what it should be, and that's what it's worth. It's worth $10, maybe $15. So overall, everybody, I do not recommend this game. Do not go buy this. You will be getting ripped off. Instead, just go buy and play the first one. It's the exact same experience, but at a cheaper price. Now, maybe one day when this game is fully released, and hopefully the devs actually change some things or add some things. But if they keep it going like it is now until the game is done, it's totally not going to be worth it. I'm going to be getting a refund. That's right. I try really hard not to do that, but this game really is a waste of my money, and I'm not gonna do it. It's not worth my $30. I'm just gonna go back and play the first one. Now, if you guys have any questions or concerns, please let me know in the comments below. If you disagree, let me know why. Tell me how this game is different from the first game, and maybe I can change my opinion and start to enjoy this one again. If my opinion changes, I'll go out and buy it again. But as of right now, if you look at it objectively and you take off your love for Slime Rancher goggles, you will see this is the exact same game. So that's all I got for this video, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching, and I can't wait to see you all again on my next adventure. So until then, I bid you all farewell.